The Timberwolves lead by 7. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he gets that one. Randall's got 12 points. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
Fox, that's good. Give him 8 points now.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Brian, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Fox. Fox, aggressive.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Outside McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Here's the 3. Randall with another miss.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kept alive. Outside for Wembanyama. Another shot. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Castle, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Fox. It's blocked by Gobert.
He's led the league before in blocks, and Gobert, one of the best.
And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. 5th best, Minnesota.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Edwards against Castle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Kicks it out to Barnes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 9th assist of the game now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
It's good! Edwards, what strength!
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Here's Champagnie. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Fox, that's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Yep, that one's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
San Antonio trailing here. Fox outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Castle outside for the lead. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. DiVincenzo against Fox. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Fox missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Now Fox. The 3 is up. San Antonio again can't hit.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Right side Edwards. It's stolen by Fox. Outside Barnes. Out to Fox. Wembanyama screen. San Antonio again can't hit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not give up on the boards.
San Antonio has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Champagnie. Here's Sohan. On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. Highland comes in for DiVincenzo. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Harper, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Wembanyama. 22 points for him. Here's Sohan. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Sohan's got his 2nd basket of the game. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Clark outside. Pass to Gobert. Now Highland. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Castle. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Vassell against Clark. High post Cornette. Oh, yes! And that one is stuffed right through.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Minnesota. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Here's Harper, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Cornette. Vassell outside. Now here's Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got 6.
He's extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
Now here's Highland. Tight defense on him. Gobert inside. Cornette defending. Oh, Gobert, too much to handle inside.
At his size, at that range, Gobert's shot is pretty much impossible to alter. The defender did what he could do.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Highland. It's picked off. Johnson inside, working on McDaniels. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now here's Highland, averaging around 6 a game. Out to the wing. Launches the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Harper. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson for the lead. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
Pilot, the pass to Reed. 4-3. Harper pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Offensive rebound. And Sohan gets it to go. He's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Highland with it. Now guarded by Sohan. And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. In the 3rd spot, Rudy Gobert.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Spurs lead by 4. Vassell outside. Pass to Cornette. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Cornette's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Minnesota with it. Highland with it. It's McDaniels on the wing, covered by Johnson. Johnson against McDaniels. The layup misses. Well, the Spurs shooting an efficient 55% in the 3rd quarter. Inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Highland, the pass to Gobert. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Vassell, a screen on Gobert. Here's Sohan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Randall is checked in. And he makes a first.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trail by 8. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Randall. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Here's Harper. Here's Cornette. And he drops it in from the low post. Cornette's got 6 here in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Highland. Defense is right there. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And that one falls for Highland. Here's Harper. There's 48 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Vassell lets it go. Minnesota with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
San Antonio leading. Vassell passes to Harper. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Vassell outside. Cornette sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Good whistle there.
And he drops it first. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Good on both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now Edwards. The 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Make no mistake, that's a big-time 3. They've narrowed this lead, and we'll see if they can keep the momentum here.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Spurs out in front, up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On offense, here is San Antonio. They lead by 1. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Now here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama, screen on DiVincenzo. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. He drops it from range. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Timberwolves shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Outside Edwards. Reed, a screen on Castle. Here's Edwards. Gets a hand on it, and another shot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Fox, plenty of space. And they get it back. Second chance effort. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Edwards against Castle. Handle a screen on Castle. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Stephon Castle.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Wembanyama against Reed. Wembanyama double teamed. Fox right side. Clock at 6. Back to Castle. From deep, Wembanyama. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Clark. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. DiVincenzo against Fox. Outside Barnes. The 3. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
Here's Edwards. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Driving to the basket. Can't connect from short range. San Antonio leading by 4. Castle for 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's DiVincenzo. San Antonio with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The ball's knocked loose. Fox for 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Takes a 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
On the wing, Fox. To the left side wing. Here's Castle. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Fox. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 4. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Champagne's checked in. Both free throws good from Barnes. Here's Edwards. Fires at the elbow. Rebound by San Antonio.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Reed, a screen on Castle. Pass to Reed. Outside McDaniels. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. San Antonio leading by 6. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Fox up top. DiVincenzo covering.
Yeah, staying right on the ball there. Randall with a nice shot contest, making a difference at both ends of the floor.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 4-point game. Pass to Castle. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 9 rebounds now. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Edwards. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And now it's just a 2-point Spurs lead.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Castle for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Now here's Randall. Over Barnes. Reed passes to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And they take the lead. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Showing how athletic he is, when Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Rebound by San Antonio. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. San Antonio leading. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Reed. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Harper.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here is DiVincenzo. Outside Reed from outside the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Castle against DiVincenzo. Pass to Champagny. Here's Harper. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now here's DiVincenzo. Shoots over Harper. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Spurs shooting the ball at 48% so far. Wembanyama with it. Back to Castle for 3. Reed with the rebound.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
McDaniels. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
San Antonio leading by 3. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Champagny. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Here's Castle. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Randall rips down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To tie it up. Knocks down the trifecta.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Castle. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Castle against Edwards. Randall, a screen on Castle. Randall outside to take the lead, and he nails it.
Oh, rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Castle. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, he beats him with the reverse. Nice.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Now here's Edwards. Outside DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Castle. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
No good on that one.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
Now McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Puts up the tray. Oh, the shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
These moments are big for Wembanyama's growth. He loves these situations.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Edwards. Count it.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Edwards. Oh, off target from downtown. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. 2 shots. Victor Wembanyama.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far. Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Edwards! And the 3 misses. Until they foul intentionally.
McDaniels. Third personal foul. 2 shots. Victor Wembanyama.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. There's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Harrison, we saw some hot shooting for you. Did you have a sense coming in that you were poised for a performance like this?
Just trying to let it fly. That's been a big message our coach has been trying to preach to us. The coaching staff really is just play loose, play free, go out there and have some fun, and that's what we did tonight.
You have the green light. Thanks, Harrison.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.